Hey, so good to get to talk to you, Strawb. This is a true story. I just wanted to let you know. I was supposed to go to the dentist today. This is absolutely 100% real. And then I freaking missed my dentist appointment.
Hello.
Sorry?
Is this Pizza Hut?
No, actually, this is a podcast, but are you Gigi Dutreix?
Are you the pizza guy?
No, that's next door.
Next off.
Yeah, but listen, while you're here, do you want to stay?
I suppose.
I mean, we're not pizza, but next best thing.
That's right. We're the next best thing to pizza. So if you're willing to settle for number 2.
Wait. You guys are Sonic fans, right? Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You guys are homies. Okay. Yeah. I'll just text the pizza place. I'm gonna resend some threats I made to them. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
so
Yeah, you do what you need to do to get that pizza.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh my gosh! Hi, my name is Gigi Dutreix.
Oh my god.
I work at IDW as a Sonic artist.
You work for www. That's like where all the websites are on.
Yeah. I'm an IDW Sonic artist.
Wow.
So that just means I work in like the Sonic comics. So I do covers. Sometimes I do interior work. Sometimes I write a little bit. And I've done a few things for Sega as well. So I've been around the block with your boy Sonic.
Yeah.
I've also done other stuff. I've done stuff for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've done interiors, and I've co-written a story with my friend Lorenzo. And I've done covers for some horror stuff and some kid stuff. I am all over the place. I try to diversify my media.
Huge. They are a triple, quadruple, sextuplet threat.
Hell yes.
Yeah, bro. And I guess I'm non-binary as well, and I also am pansexual. My pronouns are they, them. I hope that's okay.
That's
It's
totally
more
okay.
than okay. Absolutely.
More than okay.
Okay, cool. I heard that this place, I just like looked up you guys on Yelp. Apparently you guys like do readings and stuff. Now, I don't know about you, right? But I kind of would love if like you could read or get me some reading.
That's right. We are the local Sonic themed tarot shop right next to the Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually helped design those Sonic tarot cards.
You're
Whoa,
kidding.
really?
Wow. That's crazy. What are the odds?
Your acting is crazy.
And I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Bee and the Berry. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Bee and the Berry.
And the Bee and the Berry.
Cut to music.
Oh my god.
Cue to music.
Yeah. If you're looking for a reading, I guess we can hook you, the person who made the cards that we'll be reading, up with a reading.
I did just barge into your house, so apologies for that. Sorry about the door. It was broken when I got there.
You're extremely strong and buff, and you're only getting stronger and buffer from what I know. So you
try my
really do
best.
have to be a little bit more careful. Your power is too immense, I think.
I mean, I do respect people who break down doors, though.
Yeah, for sure. How can you not?
Thanks, man. Well, okay, yeah, I'm seated. I got my water. I don't have my
Great.
pizza, but that's okay. It's fine. I'm excited. Do I ask you a question and then you shuffle, or
Here at the Bee and the Berry, we offer a wide variety of luxury services. And by that, I mean 3 options for spreads.
right. Okay.
So the ones we've got on the table for you today, Gigi,
Me.
we can do a 2-card spread, which is just what you need more of and what you need less of. So it's kind of if you're feeling like you'd like, some guidance or input for the moment, there's that. And then we have a 3-card spread, which is past, present, future. Very simple. And then we also have a 4-card spread, which is for an upcoming journey. And the 4-card spread is about the inciting incident, and then the prophecy or fortune, and then the journey and the destination. Oh, sorry, the obstacle and the destination. So if you're like, oh, I think I'm about to go on a hero's journey, and I'd love to know what that might look like, what I might encounter, what I might want to arm myself with, we can do that. I guess the question for you, Gigi, is not where are you? You don't have to. Obviously, you're in the Bee and Berry tarot shop next to Pizza Hut.
I'm in the tarot shop.
Yes.
But usually when I'm not in busting down doors, I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
Oh yeah, dude. Me and hurricanes, we're like homies, you know?
Oh my god.
It's like me and wildfires.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, they just love us, you know?
They can't get away.
They literally.
Strawb, what kind of weather loves you?
Flash
what
floods.
Force of nature? Oh, okay. Great.
Nice. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
what sounds good?
God, they all sound really good.
Okay. Well, that's great.
We'll start with the simple, the 2 spread.
Okay.
So the 2 spread, remind me again, what was it? It was
it's more and less. Just
more and
one
less.
card for more and one card for less.
Okay, and it retains to what? Just like you need more and less of this?
What I would ask to hear from you is, where do we find you sort of like emotionally and physically in this moment? Like, are you in a moment of change or burnout or excitement or interest? Just like what's going on in the life of Gigi Dutreix that you might want to know about, what could be helpful to have more of and less of right now in vagaries. Obviously, we're not trying to dox you here at the Bee and Berry. I would simply never do that.
I wouldn't know anything about being doxxed on this platform.
And I would never dox anybody.
Especially not Strawberry.
You guys are acting like you've doxed each other.
Gigi, I think I must dox Strawb like 2 times per episode, honestly.
Oh, sick.
No, I was telling Bee this, but like quite literally, maybe for like our 1-year anniversary or something, we have to do a dox compilation.
Oh God, it would destroy me. That's for sure. It would be a savage roast of my ability to not say your name.
Just a little doxing never hurt anyone.
I believe it out. A little doxing never hurt anybody. That's right.
Let's see. Okay, for less and more.
Yes.
How do I cultivate more self-love and acceptance?
That's such a good prompt. Oh my God, you're so good at this.
It's almost like
dude.
Gigi made tarot cards.
It's incredible. It's actually incredible what's happening.
It was me and Evan, but yes.
Yes.
And Ian Flynn, who wrote it.
Yeah, Ian Flynn. I never heard of that guy.
Okay,
yeah, me neither.
I am spreading my cards out and I am just moving my hands over them. So everybody on this Discord call, close your eyes, reach out to the cosmos. Think about Gigi. Think about Gigi's incredible muscles. Think about the door Gigi broke down, the pizza waiting for Gigi, the threats Gigi has put into the universe to get that pizza.
We are imbuing the energy in this room with Gigi's intentions. And we are pulling from those intentions.
That's right. Gigi, will you tell me to stop at any point?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay, great. I guess I'll just never draw a card then.
Yeah!
We'll just channel Gigi's intentions for the rest of time.
Yeah!
Gigi is one of us. We are all of Gigi.
Oh God, no. Hold up. Maybe now.
Okay.
Before we create a hive mind monolith thing.
Fantastic. Okay, and one more time, whenever you feel ready to say stop.
Stop.
Oh, wow. Thrilling. Okay, you have selected your cards for more or less about self-acceptance, self-love, how we can cultivate that in Gigi's life. Okay, we have 2 hero draws. How exciting is that?
Whoa!
I think that's beautiful already. Oh my god. Hold for reading, please.
All right, I'm holding.
Featuring the conversational stylings of my beautiful partner in crime, Strawb.
I remember drawing this. I remember working on this.
I love this. Is crazy. I can't believe you're here.
Me too. No, thank you. That's awesome.
I do have to say, Gigi, I mean, all of the cards are beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
amazing.
Evan. Evan's like the real kicker of this. They're the ones that she's the one that chose the style. I just helped fill out a lot of those terrible, annoying vectors.
But still,
That's really
I mean,
funny. How did you guys choose the style or talk about the style for the cards? Just I don't know while we're talking about it.
So it was pitched to Insight Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Evan was slotted to do it, and then Evan brought me on board, and we pitched like, "Hey, this is probably the style we were thinking about," because they the Insight people were very, very specific. They did not want anything super rendered, but they wanted something more vector.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had to send them 2 sample pitch ideas for the idea to even go through. And once it was finally accepted, then we were able to apply that to the rest of the cards.
Gotcha.
So it was like we only had a very select color palette. And it was very, very specific, you know?
Mm-hmm. Did you feel like the specificity of the color palette and stuff, like the restrictions, did that make it easier to go about creating the style for the cards or harder?
In my honest opinion, I thought it was hard, but I also am not, like, I really don't. Like, graphic design stuff like this is not my strongest point. And so I struggled a lot and really, really needed Evan's help to really clean up a lot of this. But I did the initial sketches and I helped out with like kind of figuring out at least some of the concepts. It was tough because like I said, like it is very limited and but once like the flats were figured out, it became a lot easier. It was also tedious, you know?
Uh-huh.
Those are 50 cards.
I know.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
I'm kind of surprised how much work went into them. And it's like, I kind of hope that we can see them around more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, totally.
Yeah, like I'd love to see this art like spread around a little bit more. Because it definitely was very unique when it was released. And I love it. I love these cards.
Yeah.
They're really, really fun.
I agree. They are extremely fun. Listen, you're going to see them around more for me. Strawb and I are fan fiction writers, and not to be annoying about it, but I was excited to get this deck because I want to be able to write Amy in fan fiction using this specific deck of cards. I think that'd be so fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Cute as heck, you know?
Yeah.
Cute as heck.
I mean, also just like even in the guidebook and stuff, they're so well thought out.
Yeah.
And I love how the intentionality connecting the characters and items to what you would see in traditional tarot cards. It's so I'm really just like amazed at like the scope of this project that I think people don't realize, you know, like it's a really, really cool product.
Yeah, it was genuinely so much fun working for Insight and working with Evan and Sega and of course Ian, who was the one that wrote that particular pamphlet and did an amazing job.
As he does.
Okay, I have synthesized the stars, all of them.
All right, let's go. I'm ready for synthesization.
Gigi, I do have one quick personal question, just like a question about you.
Shoot.
Would you say that you are like a people pleaser, or do you feel like you have a good time, like a easy or good access to setting boundaries, or is like saying yes to things something you've struggled with? Just a question along those lines.
I used to be a lot more people pleasy, and sometimes I think in rare moments I still do, but these days I'm a lot more strict with my boundaries. Yeah, these days I know what I want.
I live. Okay, well, that's amazing, because on that note, we're talking about the more of card, and the more of card is the Ace of Lightning, which is all about a flash of intuition or a breakthrough. And also lightning in general is about, like, you know, having that aha moment, that thought. And to me, the lightning card is really just telling me that, like, you know yourself better than anybody else in the world. So when it comes to what you desire, what will make you feel good, what will lead to, you know, more radical acceptance of yourself, is just by listening to your desires, period. Just, I want to go work out. I want to drink more protein. I want to eat a pizza. I want to play 8 hours of streaming games with my friends. Like,
I want to hop on a podcast.
Right. I want to go on a podcast.
Yeah, listening to those desires without judgment, without questioning, well, could I spend that time somewhere else? Or I'm really tired, and like, will not going to work out today, you know, make me judge myself for not committing to it later? Just like throw the judgment away, listen to the desire part, and trust your flashes of inspiration and your breakthroughs, and just do it. Do what you want.
Thank you. That was good. Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yes.
I feel
fucking your friends wrote this. You do this. I feel like I'm regurgitating your wisdom back at you.
No, that's Ian's wisdom. I didn't write it.
Oh my god.
The final boss is gonna be giving Ian Flynn a tarot reading.
You could not pay me enough money in the world to do a reading for Ian Flynn of his own cards. Are you kidding me?
I would love that so much.
We actually who we need to get on is H Bomber Guy.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
Okay, when we released our first tarot episode, we went on a really long bit about reading H Bomber Guy's cards, and so I guess that's kind of now our big long journey. Our ultimate goal is, you know, we'd love to read H Bomber Guy's cards. Ian Flynn cards, I'll never touch. H Bomber Guy's cards, you know, I'll get it.
Yeah, but like use Amy's cards specifically so that it's like,
absolutely.
Yeah. Like we can't make it easy for him.
Not at all. No, definitely not. I have one other deck, but I just love the Amy deck so much because I love Amy Rose so much, but that's off topic. Anyway. So for the less is the 3 of water, and water is about emotions. It's about the feelings. It's about the push and pull of feelings. And I think just tying it back to the more of card, less of judging your desires, your thoughts, or attaching a certain feeling to them other than, yes, let's do it, I'll honor that. And then the 3 of water is about like embracing the good times, which is certainly not something that I think you need less of, but it's also about connecting to people in your community. And what I'm reading is just, you know, in times of vulnerability, when you're searching for self-love, self-acceptance, you want to make sure you're surrounded by the right people and the people who really feed you. So I think just discernment about who you're investing your time in, and of course, not investing your time in anyone other than yourself, most and firstly, before anyone else. So that's what I'm getting out of that card.
Yeah, be careful of those people next to the Pizza Hut, dude.
Yeah. You said feeding, and I was like this close to being like, you mean like Pizza Hut?
Yeah, and now, Gigi, that'll be $365.
Oh, shit. I think I left my wallet at the Pizza Hut.
Damn it.
Oh, well, better luck next time.
Yeah, but don't charge me yet. I'm not done.
They desire more to commune with the cosmos.
Yeah.
Strawb, I sent you the pages as well. Now that you've read them, do you have anything that Amy and or the creators of these cards have sent to you to add on to this more or less than draw?
I mean, I think, again, touching on the discernment of your, like, who you give your energy to is, like, it can be so like tricky sometimes, especially like to pull away from certain people, or like to kind of feel that out as a learned thing, to if you feel like, hey, like, you know, with all love, but I actually need to like buckle down and get on that grind. It can be really hard. Like, I know it's hard for me to be like, all right, I gotta go and work on this thing. So I think that's like also a lesson for me as well. So I'm glad that that came up.
Oh, a double lesson.
A double lesson.
Wow, a 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I love the word discernment. I just think that's good. And like, nobody knows you better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you use your discernment,
Absolutely.
you can trust that.
Yeah.
Trust that shit.
Listen, speaking of trusting that shit, so I want to do the 3-card spread.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is a good question for a 3-card spread, so let me know if I can ask something else. How can I find what makes me happy?
Oh, are you kidding me? That's such a... These are such good questions.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
I fucking love that question.
Yeah.
This is so great because these are questions that are going to guide any future tarot readings I have too, because they feel so real. I think I react so strongly to them because they strike such a chord in me. Like, yeah, you know, learning from my past, my present, and my future.
The past, present, and future of happiness. Like, I feel like happiness is like always evolving anyway. So that's really good.
Okay. Spreading our cards and channeling our Gigi.
Our PP.
Our caca and wee whiz.
My God.
Okay. Gigi.
Me.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. So good. Number 2.
Stop.
Oh, okay. And last one for the future.
Stop.
Okay, well, that one was crazy.
Thank you, dude. I was trying to go for cringe and crazy.
Hell yeah.
That one was crazy. They really kamehameha'd that one over here. Okay. The past, present, and the future reveal themselves to us. Gigi, you'll never guess who your past was.
Who was it?
It's the King of Rings, none other than Sonic the Hedgehog himself.
Wow, my goat.
That's beautiful. That is so gorgeous. The present is the 9 of water, and the future is the 5 of rings. Oh my God, this is really...
What does this mean?
Okay, I'm already having a really strong sense about how your past was a major fortune, and your present and your future are minor fortunes. And I think, like, in the past, your life has gone through huge change, and I think that, like, this card really honors that. Okay, search featuring the conversational stylings of my great friend Strawb.
Yeah.
While Bee reads the book.
Yeah.
Gigi, I do have a question to start you off, though.
Yes.
You said you weren't great at the like design like aspect of art. What do you feel like your strengths are / like what's the most enjoyable part of creation and drawing and also writing, you know, all of the creative endeavors you do? What if not design?
I love it all.
Wait, that's huge though. So many people don't love every aspect of creation.
I'm not a big fan of graphic design specifically. I feel like I feel like when you can utilize it for artistic purposes, it's fine. But I feel like it's, to me, just corporate art, and I'm a little bit of an art purist. I love painting. I love drawing. I love all those different mediums and or media. Sorry, and I think my strength, like, is like a lot of people say that my greatest strength is always my colors, or my rendering style. That's what people say. I truly believe that my greatest strength is none of that, but it is my perseverance.
Hell yes.
So beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I think that my perseverance is genuinely my greatest strength because, before I joined IDW Sonic or even comics in general, I would travel all the way to San Diego and corner editors and get them to look at my stuff. And then when they told me to my face that it wasn't good, I was like, okay. And then I would have to try better to be better. And for years and years and years, I tried over and over again for this IP. And eventually, I very thankful for Evan for this. But eventually, I finally got a chance to draw for Sonic. And it was slow, but I think that my perseverance to continuously do that over and over again. I mean, some people call it insanity. I would probably agree with them. Is probably what helped me get to a point at all where I could be an artist and make and do commissions and be at least known a little bit in the Sonic community.
Yeah. Well, actually, too, Gigi, like when talking about perseverance, I mean, I think one of the things about persevering and being persistent is that, yes, like you are trying again and again, but like you are trying again with the intention of looking at yourself and figuring out what you can do better, if that makes sense. You know, and I think it really, really shows. It's funny because this ties into like a question that I did have for you about, you know, just referencing your fan comic, The Murder of Me. That is the scope of that is really, really big, which I mean, Bee and I, we have very long-term fix right now. We love going through that, but we wanted to ask, like, how does it feel to kind of transition from fan projects to professional projects for a series you love? And, you know, I'm sure you love doing what you do, is there anything that you miss about being a fan creator?
Ooh, great question.
Yeah, that's really good. I will say I personally kind of miss the freedom that can come with fan comic stuff, because it does feel like, I mean, it's kind of like I can make Sonic cry. I can do all these different things without any different mandates. And while the mandates are good, you know, it's like I could tell a full story. Whereas, you know, when you do professional work, like there's already an Ian Flynn and an Evan Stanley in the Sonic comics, and there's already main writers for a lot of these main series, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and My Little Pony, and etc. So it's like, I can't take their spot or anything like that. I'm not really a writer, at least for comics. And so, you know, it's like there's the like real reality, which is that, you know, I can't be a main writer or anything like that. Like, and I can't draw interiors too much just because there's already a bunch of interior artists that have done this a little longer and therefore have are kind of like in that little cycle of interior artist selections. Because there's only like a few Sonic books and a lot of artists, and so that kind of stinks. And unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is. Whereas like with fan stuff, like I could just work on it whenever. But the downside, of course, is not getting paid for doing any of it. Yeah, these days I would prefer to do my own original stuff at the very least.
Yeah, so real. That's
free, because I think that comic, I was originally kind of making it so that I can be a comic artist, and it kind of did what it was supposed to do. So there's at least that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I think it's just really amazing to see, like, you know, how working on, you know, fan projects and, you know, dedicating time to that, like, it can take you places if you so choose. And
yeah,
absolutely,
everyone has their path, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm still trekking my path.
Speaking of path...
you read my goddamn mind. You got to that segue before I did.
Speaking of path.
Yeah, let's talk about the one that you've traveled through the past, the present, and the future.
Yeah. I'm ready for that.
So, okay. So this is actually, I really love this spread. Oh, wait, let me take a picture of it and send it just for your reference. Again, I want to say all hero draws, which just sort of echoes this overall vibe that I'm getting from these polls that, like, you are the hero of your own life, Gigi. And you're like, I don't know. I think it's just you're the main character of your life, and embracing that is really powerful at any given moment.
Yeah.
Okay. The past, the King of Rings, Sonic. This card is actually about security and abundance, which I think is really cool in relation to Sonic, because in order to be free, in order to roam and adventure, you do have to feel secure. And when you feel secure and you bring that to other people, they feel secure as well. So I think this is beautiful. Like, if we're standing in the present, which we are, and we're looking back at Gigi's past, I think there is a level of security and abundance that you should remember and embrace from that time that is true and special, and that should help, ground you in all the things that you've come from. I think that's a great card for the past. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's great to view your past as something abundant.
Yeah.
That you can draw from.
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. The present, this is another great card. Let me just actually read this to you straight up. You're in a good place in life. You are satisfied, you're comfortable, and you've worked hard to reach this point, which, huge shout out to the word perseverance. I think that the ways you can get to good places in life are through perseverance. You've worked hard to reach this point, so now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Treat yourself. You've earned it. I think this card just screams at you to live in the present moment, because you've worked hard to be in the present moment, and you're equipped with your more or less. You're searching for happiness. Happiness can be found in the present moment, as long as you're searching for it. I think that's sick. Oh, and also it's a water suit, so it's about emotions as well. Happiness is an emotional word. Like, when you search for happiness in the present, you will find it.
Oh,
because it is around you, and you've worked hard to be exactly where you are.
Yeah. Thank you.
I hope any of this is good. Jesus Christ.
I think so.
No, you're doing an awesome
My face
job.
is so red over here. I am blushing.
Oh my gosh.
You're good.
Okay. This is a really interesting card for the future too, though, Gigi. So this is the 5 of Rings. And to bring it back to suits, the rings are about material goods, money, health, prosperity, things of the secular world, which is why this card is interesting, because the card is about lacking or being in need of resources, which I think is really interesting given the current state of this nation.
Yeah.
It's hard to feel like the future is something that is tangibly out of reach for us, for people in marginalized communities, for gay people, for women, for trans people, for people of color. I think the future is really scary, and it's also really intangible because we don't know what resources, we're going to lose, what resources will be available. I think that is a tangible anxiety that a lot of people feel, that you might feel. And I think that the answer to finding happiness in the future is to go back to this past and present, which is abundance and happiness right here, right now. The future is something large that we cannot control or see, especially right now and especially where we are. And the best thing that we can do for ourselves is address our emotions in the moment so that, we can better be prepared for what is coming, which we have no control over, and we don't know for sure what it is. Which is not like a super incredible read, but it is like true to the reality of our lives. And I do think that there's value in the things that I've said, living in the present and appreciating the abundance of the past.
Well, actually, what I would say to that too, B, is like kind of thinking about the draw that we did previously with more and less, to find abundance in community, in the people around you, especially like when times are hard and we feel that things are uncertain, it's so important to have the people, to discern who you want to keep around, because those people are going to be there for you when times are tough, and, you know, that you really need that lifeline. So
yeah. And also, you know, not just people, but the things that bring you joy and connect you to the root of yourself, which is, you know, living in your body by lifting weights, drawing things, drawing things that inspire you, yada, yada, yada.
Thanks.
All those things.
Those are beautiful. God, I kind of almost
I think so too.
I wish I could write it down or something. I'm glad we're recording this so I can listen to it.
It's in a book that you contributed to.
That is also true. I wonder if this is in a book.
You can get it
so
right
funny.
now.
All right, you can get it right now on Amazon.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for $29.99 or whatever the fuck it retails for. I really love both of these spreads. I think these are freaking phenomenal cards. But I also think the cards themselves are just, I mean, there's no bad pull because they're so good.
And I mean, they're just inherently infused with Gigi energy.
Bro, stop. You guys are too sweet.
Most omnipotent Gigi.
Oh, no, I feel like it's so special, though. It's so true. Like, you touched every single, like, deck that is in the hands of so many people and on so many shelves. Like, that's so true.
Thanks, man. Well, I want to do the next type of spread, if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. First off, thank you so much for that.
Anything you want in this tarot, combination tarot pizza parlor.
As long as like the pizza's free, maybe. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I guess we'll get the pizza, though the reading is still $365.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, this one's a little more personal. So I want to do you did a five card spread is what you were offering?
It's for the journey. So it's the inciting incident, the prophecy or the fortune, the obstacle, and the destination. And it's for, like, you know, if you're looking for an answer in an immediate journey, if you think that, you know, you're about to try something new or something like that, just it's a journey spread is what it's called.
I think then that this question should be good. So for context, I have a lot of, so I'm constantly overwhelmed because, you know, finances, you know, stuff like that. It is what it is. And so a lot of times what I try to do is I try to create, more originals to sell to people, because that makes me the most, profit. And so I've been working on this type of stuff to kind of get some type of profit. And sorry, I had to take a sippy sip. But because like there's this profit need, I don't have time to really sit down and practice and focus on other types of art. Like, for instance, I've wanted to draw fan art for Castlevania and my favorite Marvel characters. But what stops me, to be honest, isn't even just the work. It's that I don't think that what I draw will be good, and the confidence and the anxiety and the intimidation of it, where I want to draw just as good as, like, let's say Adam Hughes or another comic artist, and when it doesn't look like that, it destroys my motivation because my high expectations are so high. So I guess my question is for this journey is, I guess, like, how can I best pursue this aspect of myself? How can I confront this doubt, this fear, this so that I can achieve my journey?
Yeah. Wowie. Oh, that's so beautiful. And also so relatable. I mean, gosh, I just feel like you're preaching to the choir in terms of, like, you try something, you see it doesn't work out, and then you sort of destroy yourself or destroy your feelings of positivity that you had over whatever it was you did in the moment. Gosh.
IDW artists, they're just like us.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Literally.
That's so true. Okay. Wow. Yeah, great questions. Really good.
Thank you, man. I'm trying my best.
Okay. Gigi.
Yes?
Card number 1. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. Number 2.
Stop.
Okay. Exciting. Number 3.
Really feel it.
Feeling it, man. I'm really feeling it. All right. Stop.
Wow. Okay. And final one. This is for the destination.
We're channeling Sonic Shadow Silver into this.
Stop.
Okay. The cards have been pulled. Wow.
Heck yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
So while Bee finds pages.
Oh, wait, let me say what the cards are first.
Oh, yes. Sorry. My bad.
The first one for the inside. It's okay. You're just so excited to talk with our cool guest more. I can't fault you for that.
the pizza place. It's getting to you.
The inciting incident, we've got the hero draw 10 of lightning. Oh, for the prophecy, Gigi, what the fuck? Hey, for the prophecy and the fortune, you have a hero draw hero card.
I don't know how I keep getting this.
This is, hey,
you guys,
sorry,
no, you
this
do
is
that for
sick
everybody.
as fuck.
Come on.
No, I literally do not. For the prophecy, the fortune, the future, you have the hero card. And I hate to say that we've been saying that already this whole draw, but it feels like the message is so loud immediately.
I am
oh my
loud.
gosh. Okay, for the obstacle, we have the upside down King of Rings. So Sonic has once again made his
What's up, Sonic?
debut in this deck as the obstacle. And the dark draw, which can often mean the inverse anyway. And then we have hero draw for the destination, the 8 of fire. Huge. I don't know what some of these things mean. I know I feel vibes from some of them already, but this is huge. Just feels huge.
I'm ready for the vibes.
I'm honestly waiting with bated breath. I know. Just let her cook. Let her.
Yeah, I'm letting him cook.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me take a pic to send so you have this for posterity also.
Yippee!
To help guide you for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
To get Sonic again is crazy.
Yeah, and in the reverse.
Yeah, did you even shuffle it? No, I'm kidding.
Bitch.
Sorry.
You come on my podcast. You allege that I don't shuffle my cards.
Oh my god.
Yes, I shuffle. Okay. Now do your thing, Strawb.
Okay, sorry. After I cough one more time.
Yeah.
I think you need a sippy sip also.
Sippy sips are good.
I sipped water and then I started laughing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We were just too funny and charming. So
I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, man.
All right.
I couldn't help it.
So while Bee prepares the incantations, the reading,
Yes.
I was wondering, what are your rituals like for getting into a creative flow? Do you actually, this is something that Bee and I discussed recently, or not too recently.
Oh yeah.
But Bee is very pro listening to music while she writes, and I write.
I'll do anything, honestly.
Yeah, and I write in complete silence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a reaction from them already, Strawb, that's telling me they think you're crazy.
I didn't say that. I didn't even think that.
But I just wanted to know, we listen and we don't judge.
Right? We don't judge, Bee.
Okay.
Any weird rituals or, what it's like when you're trying to get into that creative flow, especially since you do it professionally.
That's what this reading is supposed to help me kind of find.
Oh,
I'll be real.
fantastic.
But, for work. So, for instance, an IDW thing. Honestly, what motivates me is, I'm going to get paid for this. So, that kind of helps.
Professional deadlines will do that to you.
Yeah, because then it's I'm not doing this for free. I'm doing this for money. No, I will say, I think that still is a kind of a detriment to me because I look at everything from a financial point of view because everything's so I mean, things are expensive these days, so it's like I'm hoping, like I'm painting these things hoping that they'll sell, but there's no guarantee. Like I have a bunch of pieces of original artwork that I made, and it's just sitting in my shop, and it has like half of them have not sold at all, and so, but I know what is selling, so I'm trying to cater towards that. But it's like I think like what helps me. It sounds a little ridiculous, but what helps me, not just like the financial stuff, right, is I really, really want to have more creative control of my future. So like, for instance, like my Triple S shrine, I think is so badass and cool because, for context, I have a shrine literally dedicated to Sonic Shadow Silver, the team up that only happened once in Sonic 06, and I've been obsessed with it ever since.
Shout out, yeah, honestly.
Shout out to
that cursed game that gave us so much, so many meaningful things.
The most
really
uncontroversial game ever.
I know, it's so funny.
It is so funny.
So, in my opinion, like I look at that and I think like this is gonna be like spread out across my art studio that I'll have in the future. And my therapist even tells me I kind of look too far into the future in terms of my own stuff, but I kind of look at I have a tendency to look at the end goal, and the end goal excites me so much that it motivates me to do a lot of this stuff. So like, for instance, the end goal of working with IDW Sonic and the feeling of working and getting it published, it filled me with like, oh my God, like that would feel so good to do. And so that it helped motivate me because I want to feel that like wholeness in me. And the same can be said for other stuff. You know, the reason why I want to draw not humans, because I think that's too broad, but like the reason why I want to draw like Marvel characters, why I want to draw DC is because I want to publish for those people. And I want to get really good at drawing humans because one day I want to make video games. I know I sound really fucking ambitious. I want to do comics and video games, but like I want to, I'm literally learning coding mostly so I can make my own video games.
That's really cool.
And therefore I want to draw these like unique visual novels that have all these complicated stories. And I want the characters to look really good. Like I want them to look like Hades good. And the image and like the visual of like it possibly looking that good, it motivates me, you know? And so it's like, I guess like
it's motivating me right here, right now.
Like seeing the future. I think it's because like I also, you know, was doing this type of art for so long. It makes me happy to work on something like this because it's calming. And when I do work on art, whether it's paid or even not paid, just like fan art for myself, you know, it's doing something for me. So for instance, like when I'm drawing art for my original characters that I want to make into little video games, it genuinely fills me with so much joy. And it kind of feels like it's healing, like the workaholic in me, and because I'm doing something for me. And sorry, I'm not to like ramble, but like
no, this is amazing.
Thanks. It helps me endure like stuff, like when I have to turn in corrections or when things are not looking great. Now that being said, I do have like a big perfectionist problem. Like I have a all or nothing attitude is the best way to describe it. And
relatable.
And so it's like, yeah. It's sometimes I try to block out those overthinking thoughts with blasting music. More specifically, I'll just blast one song over and over and over again if I really like it. And if it's not a song that I'll like listen to a YouTube video I've already watched or I enjoy, and then I'll just like it'll be background music, but it has to be something specific. You know what I mean? Like it can't be just a YouTube video. It has to be something I don't need to pay attention to. So I usually have things that I've already listened to and rewatched playing in the background, like podcasts, like Sam Cedar's radio shows, really good background noise, and the same goes for I don't know, different podcasts that I would listen to, and it helps, because it feels. I also take ADHD medicine, so it really helps with my focus. So
Shout
real.
out to the greatest pre-work ritual, ADHD medication.
Yeah.
I hope that the Bee and the Berry can join in being the Gigi background noise.
I think we're far too disruptive for that.
Maybe.
you guys are too entertaining. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
wow.
nice.
Too
Oh my
entertaining.
God. That's an official podcast review, from Gigi. Too entertaining.
Yeah, too entertaining. Needs to be more boring.
Wow.
Oh my God. Okay. I feel once again so excited by this spread. I just think these cards have been so beautiful for you this whole time. And the things that you've spoken about, I just see laid before me in great detail. Like, I don't know, Gigi, I think that you have demonstrated so much with the way that you've spoken, and also the way the cards have been pulled, that you know yourself, you know your stopping points. You have everything within you to adjust your expectations, adjust to your needs in the moment, make the decisions, and also have the perseverance to push through. And I think everything about this spread just goes to reiterate that. So starting with the inciting incident, which is sort of the thing kicking you off on your journey. This is the 10 of Lightning, which is a really cute card, just chock-a-block full of chows. Mm-hmm. This card is about how not everything is going to go right all the time. And it's starting off on this. I think this just speaks to the problem that you have, or the sticking point that you've vocalized already. When something, you try to visualize it, you try to put it down on the page, and it's not quite coming out in the way that you expected it to, the way you wanted it to, or in a way that compares or stacks up to something else that you have in your mind. And that's the inciting incident for the sticking point, which I think, if you know what you get stuck on, is already an incredible place to start, because you can identify that you have, reacted to your work in a certain way that is going to cause you to stumble right at the jump. Then the Fortune and the Prophecy is, of course, this hero card, which I think is just like the most special thing. I really can't even believe this has happened. It's just really fantastic.
Sonic's one of my Triple S bros. He's a homie.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Well, as he should be. It's a powerful homie.
He's a
The hero card is all about courage, strength, bravery, determination. It's about not doubting yourself, and it's about knowing everything that you have inside of you, which is just like crazy powerful. Because I think when you start on this wrong foot and you start to compare yourself, the only thing that you can do is be proud of exactly what it is that you have, what you've brought to the table, and use it as, the next stepping stone to whatever comes after that. And you have to celebrate it because it came from you. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter really how it came out at all. The fact is that it's there on the table and you did it. And that's really powerful, and that should be celebrated. And again, just like this hero card right here at the Fortune and the Prophecy, the things that matter, the things that keep you going in the face of, an uncertain financial future, or the points of comparison with other people, is your ability to live with yourself in the present. And the things that you've done. Your stumbling block is so appropriate. Here Sonic is again, but the dark draw. And there's two things about this card that feels really appropriate, and it's that it's a ring suit, which is again about material wealth, which you've voiced specifically as a stumbling block and a great motivator for why you invest in the things you invest in. And again, I think knowing your stumbling blocks is a great way to avoid them, and or I think I'm doing this right now because I fear financial ruin, but what if I took a step away from that feeling, I took a step away from this project, and I went and dreamed about my, little graphic point and click game guys. And then the other thing about Sonic is indulgence. The dark draw is about indulgence, which you have said you want to do in pursuit of perfectionism, in pursuit of, deciphering the future before it gets here. When you feel yourself indulging in, the details in a way that is unhelpful or overindulgent, you just have to move away from that. There comes a point where you can no longer pick things apart, because at that point you're being mean or you're trying to keep yourself from doing something else. So I think overindulgence in things like, scheming about the future or picking apart the details is here represented in these cards as well. And then the final thing, the destination. The destination is so interesting. This is the 8 of Fire, which is about motivation, and your heart. Fire is, the suit of the heart, following your heart. And then this card is about the decision, acting on the decision. And so I think the destination for you is making your choice and believing in yourself enough to act on it in that moment. So if you decide that you want to keep working on one thing or another, it's about trusting that intuition, enjoying, feeling the passion in your heart for whatever it is you're working on, and then acting on the impulse or the decision that you make in the moment. Because it sounds like you can get stuck for so long, judging or worrying or thinking about these things. And the thing that matters is making a decision about how you want to spend your time and your energy and your emotional energy. I think that you should decide to place your energy and your emotions and your time in things that feed you, which is, of course, the present and
not
community
pizza.
And yourself. And, I think pizza is a huge thing that feeds me personally.
Right.
And
right.
I think actually you're right, Gigi. All roads lead back to pizza, and the destination is pointing you to pizza.
Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin that.
No, you didn't. You're right.
That was a really good read, Bee.
It's not me, it's the cards. I really feel like the cards just echoed everything you laid out for yourself, Gigi.
Yeah, but I feel like you channeled it so well.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
I will say, my biggest obstacle, just getting, personal here, I suppose. I know it's ridiculous because I don't have that with drawing anything else. I got so good at drawing Sonic that I neglected this other aspect of drawing. I got so good at drawing backgrounds, I neglected drawing humans. And the same goes for Sonic. And it's so to see that area so, in my opinion, so amateur in comparison to the other two things I'm really good at, it's that it's hard to get through because it's I was already really naturally good with drawing backgrounds. And then Sonic, I worked so hard because I wanted the comic stuff. I wanted to be a part of my favorite series. And then when I got that, it's yeah, that's great. I know that I probably could have... I want to draw, I love Superman. I love how buff he is. I think he's really hot. And so it's I want to draw him, but I sit down and I'm just but it's going to be, I'm already in my head, I know it's going to be bad. And therefore, I'll just draw what I'm already good at, which is Sonic. And that's what happens. And it's so...
That's real.
It is real. And I think at that point, all you can do, what you do is get stuck, and then you make the decision to just not even do it because it's going to be easier. You've decided the outcome already. And so you make the decision to just avoid it altogether. But the truth is that the things that come from you are special and fully formed because they come from you. And they're not going to meet your standard because the things that meet your standard don't come from you. And the only standard you should have for yourself is that you keep creating. I don't know. It just feels like generation for the sake of perfection is pointless.
Yeah.
Well, also I think too, like Gigi and we were talking earlier about working out, and Gigi, you were telling me how like, well, stick with me.
Honestly,
here.
we should talk about this because all three of us are huge muscle heads.
Yeah.
in this call right now.
Yes.
The amount of strength in this call is kind of staggering.
I mean, not to
we
flex.
might knock over a few doors actually with this power.
it's kind of a miracle we just lost the door and that the windows didn't blow out. Or
Yeah,
things like
we
that.
actually are Sonic, Shadow, and Silver.
Yeah! Let's go!
My God.
Bro, we really are. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, but to tie this in really quick,
Yeah.
like Gigi, you were telling me about how like you really, you want to do like bodybuilding stuff and like to hit every single like muscle group and everything, that's really important to you. I think like drawing different things or like even like in any creation, right? It is like it's a learned skill, like it's kind of a muscle. So
one might say that.
yeah.
Now, I know where you're going. I hope it's okay to interrupt real quick because I
Go ahead.
totally get what you're saying. What do the cards say when you skip a day or two? What happens? Like, how do you overcome that?
Well, it's Gigi, I feel like this goes back to your more or less, which is like more of following your intuition and your needs in the moment and less of attaching an emotional judgment
Yeah.
to answering the call of those needs, afterwards. Because I feel this all the time. I mean, if we're talking in the metaphor of muscles, I exercise consistently twice a week. Sometimes I have to cancel one of those days because a meeting pops up or something happens or I'm just feeling tired. And when I first started on my fitness journey, if I had to cancel a workout day, I would berate myself mentally so hard for it. I would be like, I can't, like, you're making the weak decision. You're going to suffer for this decision at your next workout when it's going to be harder. You're going
Your muscles are depleting as you speak.
Literally, I'm losing muscle mass as I am thinking this. But the truth is, by making the choice to cancel or do something else, I am honoring my need in the moment. And I am wasting if I can't go work out and I spend the entire evening berating myself for not being able to work out, I'm wasting all the time and potential I got back by canceling that workout.
And also the indulgence. Like the
It's so
indulgence
true.
of thoughts.
So I don't know. I just feel like if you skip one workout, it's that exact thought, Gigi. If you skip one workout, it's not going to be the workout that turns you into Superman, and it's also not going to be the workout that turns you into like deflated All Might. It's just going to be another evening that you get back to spend doing something else. And I think, again, that goes with drawing. If you like sit there and you decide that you already hate how Superman is going to look, then you've robbed yourself of the experience of drawing Superman and enjoying how it comes out, period, no matter what.
Yeah, and it doesn't negate all of the other days. Like, if you know that you have been putting in the work, like being consistent about it.
The past is abundant.
Yes.
The past is abundant and secure.
Thank you for the therapy session. No, I didn't realize. I'm deep.
Oh my
I'm deep in
God.
this. Sorry.
Good. I'm glad. No, it's not even therapy. It's consulting the cards. It's talking about
Yeah.
yourself. It's like it's processing your thoughts and it's processing the point in time in which we find you, Gigi, in this tarot parlor. And I'm really glad that we got to do that. That's so. And I really hope that any of this was helpful and interesting.
It's what Amy Rose would have wanted.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
actually, we're sitting
true.
here honoring Amy Rose. So true.
Can I ask one last tarot reading?
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to go back to the less and the more. So I think it should be a little more easy. So as you know, I have this pet parrot, and she is like 5 years old, right? So
Is that old or young or middle age for a bird, Gigi?
this is young for her.
Okay.
She's
Great.
she will be able to live till 30 years.
Oh my gosh, wow.
I know, right? So
That's crazy.
she hates the color purple. so much. Okay.
Yes.
Like
Fascinating.
really, really hates it. Okay.
So no blades for this bird.
So yeah, exactly. Can you consult the cards? How will Baby Blue get over it?
Is that your bird's name, Baby Blue?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Wait, this is hilarious. I'd love to do a reading for Baby Blue about her struggles with the color purple.
We're channeling Baby Blue.
Baby Blue.
I am. She's currently sleeping right now.
Aww.
She's being really cute, actually. I gotta take a picture.
Will you please send I was gonna say, will you please send a picture of her in the Discord?
Yeah.
So I can better channel her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way you can better channel her because she can't speak. So it's here. Let me. I got you, Holmes. There she is currently. She just saw that I took a picture of her. So
she like peeked one eye open, like, bitch, what are you doing?
We stand Baby Blue.
Oh my gosh, Baby Blue. Baby Blue joins a beautiful lineage of pod cats, pod animals, pod pets.
Yeah.
From Baby Blue to the pod pet family.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Yes, let's do this. Gigi, do you want to say stop for Baby Blue? There's no way she can really tell us.
I got
stop.
this.
Okay.
I got. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Stop for that one.
Okay.
And then.
All right. Again.
Stop.
Oh, that's so decisive. Okay. Was shocked by the force.
Yes.
Which I stopped. Okay. Here we go. For Baby Blue. More or less.
More or less.
Oh, this is so cute. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Hey, this is crazy.
What?
Wait, I have to go check and make sure this is right.
I'm
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Gigi.
What?
Gigi, I'm not even fucking kidding you right now. You and Baby Blue got the exact same more or less draw.
Oh my.
The Ace of Lightning. So crazy. The Ace of Lightning and the Three of Water.
Oh my god, Baby Blue, you heard that? We're connected.
Yeah, I know. Like daughter, like parent. Oh my god.
Yes.
Wait,
All right.
That's crazy. Okay, so I think, wow.
But how do we interpret it for a bird?
That's what I was gonna say. Let me recontextualize this for Baby Blue, though. I think that's extremely special in its own right.
Yes.
That feels like the odds of that happening are really wild.
That's
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Maybe I fucking don't shuffle. Maybe the allegations are true. Oh my god.
I don't know. I think there is something in the cosmos.
Yeah, for Baby Blue.
The cards are crazy.
What are the cards saying for Baby Blue?
Okay.
Yeah, this is very important. I'm kind of on the edge of my seat.
More for any of your other readings.
Yes.
This is the most important reading that we are doing all night.
I think so. She's going back to sleep, by the way, so you gotta hurry or she'll...
Oh, she won't hear. She won't hear. Okay, so for more, it's again, so intuition, inspiration, and breakthrough, which could for Baby Blue mean that a breakthrough with lavender is coming, but there is no telling when that will happen. Just because a breakthrough is on the horizon doesn't mean that you need to force it into existence.
Yeah.
So I think potentially that could be true, but breakthroughs and inspirations happen on their own time. And Baby Blue should let it come when it comes.
Right.
And then as for the less of the... Okay, so this card is about partying and having a good time. And I think right now Baby Blue needs less of that because she seems really tired.
Yeah. Right. I mean, she does look a little tired.
Yeah, I think that like excitement probably tires her out, and she should honor the nap.
She did like literally like right before y'all called, literally like flew in circles like 15 times screaming.
What?
In excitement.
Yeah. Well, and I also think that in order to reach a breakthrough, you need the rest. You need the in order to reach the breakthrough, it can't all be good times partying, going crazy, you must also pull back, rest, lean on your parent, who you trust and love, and then maybe the breakthrough will
I
come,
think
but...
what Bee is trying to say is that baby blue really needs your support with the color purple.
Right. I mean, I could do my best. I literally don't know what I can do. What cards can you tell me?
So goofy. I think the cards are telling you that you have to let her work on her own timeline, Gigi.
You know, that makes sense. She does love to work at her own timeline.
As so many animals do.
It's just that
especially
intuition.
Parrots. Parrots are very...
birds.
Yeah, they're very much like their own time.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. That was a huge episode of tarot reading. I read so much tarot. That's crazy. And so many crazy things happened. Highlights for me include the hero card and the fact that you and Baby Blue got the exact same more or less read.
That is crazy. I don't know.
That kind of fucks me up, actually.
That kind of fucks you up a little bit.
Kind of fucks a person up. When cosmic coincidences take place.
Cosmic coincidences.
Amy Rose, what are you plotting?
Yeah, what's she cooking?
She knows, bro. She was really nice to me. It's kind of weird, actually. I don't know why she was so nice to me this
I think she has so much love.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Well, I guess that concludes our tarot journey. I feel like we've really gone on an epic through the cosmos. And thank you so much, Gigi, for letting us do that to you.
Thank you for letting me destroy your door. That was really fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all right. Doors can be replaced, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it, bros. Thank you guys so much for having me, for real. It was awesome talking to you guys.
Oh, we're so honored. Like,
hell yeah.
for real.
I'm honored. I love getting read. Like, I don't get to get read often for free, so this is pretty cool.
And the Amy Rose deck that you helped bring to life. How freaking sick.
Yes, exactly. Thank you guys so much, seriously, for having me.
Of course. If you want to come back anytime.
Yeah.
You know where to find us.
Hell
right next to the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, right next to the Pizza Hut. All right. I'm gonna just you might need a door guy. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna
just pick your way around it. Pick your way around the wood. Just kick some of that out of the way. Don't worry about it.
Just be careful where you're stepping. Don't get a splinter.
Yeah, for sure. Don't want to Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Enjoy your pizza.
And remember, folks,
as we say at the end of every episode of The Bee and the Berry,
it may not be canon, but it is correct.
Ciao.